Hi, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there and learning all these essential core components of a computer. GamerJax has been awesome as my assistant. He's been typing up a few things here, taking some notes on what, ladies and gentlemen? The peripherals. You guessed it. That's your keyboard, your mouse, your speakers, your monitor, your display, your display monitor. So you also, what's interesting is there's display monitors, like computer monitors, but we threw the HDMI cords and connection in the back of a GPU, which we showed in the back of this GPU, we can connect it to TVs. And I'm big on OLED, organic LEDs. They're really nice for gaming, really responsive screens, but also really responsive computer screens as well. If you can get your hands on a 240 megahertz screen, that's pretty cool for gaming. 120 megahertz, the HDR compatible screens and stuff. Again, those are peripherals. And something very important for when you're building a PC is having a USB with your Windows installation media on it. And that's what this is here. This is my Windows installation media USB. And this will have a copy of the newest BIOS. And the BIOS is the back office operating system for when you turn on your computer before you go into Windows, which is a basic operating system. You have the back office operating system. And so this peripheral right here is known as a USB thumb drive that I store that BIOS file on. So that when I plug that in and I put that into the mobile, I can flash the mobile, I press a button, and it'll load that up onto the computer. So I have the latest BIOS here, and then I have the Windows installation there. Those peripherals are very important. It's probably impossible to get a computer to boot up and start up and fire up if you don't have those things when you initially get started with the computer. Another very key essential thing is the RAM. The random access memory. This is the short-term memory of the computer. Whenever you open up a document or start a game, when you start playing, it stores that data just temporarily on this component here. And what I've noticed actually, and I want to share with you guys, is making sure you get RAM compatible with the type of CPU and motherboard chipset that you're using. So if you have a Ryzen or AMD computer, you want to make sure you look for AMD compatible. So this is an Intel system, so I made sure to look for Intel XMP ready RAM. And so this is at 5200 megahertz of DDR5. That mobile I showed you is a mobile of DDR5. So the next gen, this is going to be a true next gen system. And I'm excited about it, you guys. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for the actual time-lapse build. All right, we were able to get it to post. To start up, and it works, as you can see from my little small HDMI LCD screen here. We've got our 3080 plugged in. We've got our 240 cooler. And these are all gigabyte parts. The motherboard, the RAM is Corsair.
The fans? How about
the fans are also Corsair, and the case is the 4000D, 4000XD, or 4000DX, 4000D case here. So by Corsair.
Is that the motherboard that's GeForce?
Well, it's a GeForce GPU. It's a 3080 Ti by Gigabyte. Again, this is a Gigabyte build. It was a lot of fun. We want to thank you guys for tuning in, hanging in with us. See you in the next time.